The only place where I faced a huge defeat was Mahindra and Mahindra. So let's understand that story now कि वहां पे क्या हुआ. बाकी सब जगह पे मेरे क्लैशेस हुए, बॉसेस के साथ नहीं एडजस्ट हुआ, जो भी हुआ, बट एवरीवेयर आई केम आउट एज अ विनर. और एट द मोस्ट वी हैड अ ट्रूस, लाइक ना हम जीते ना मैच ड्रॉ करके बाहर आ गए. बट महिंद्रा एंड महिंद्रा वाज वन प्लेस वेयर आई लॉस्ट इट बैडली. हाउ मेनी इयर्स आई वर्क विथ महिंद्रा? कैन एनीबडी गेस? आई मीन हाउ मेनी इयर्स यू विल वर्क विथ महिंद्रा इफ यू गेट एन ऑफर? Forever, sir. Yes. There are friends of mine who are working with Mahindra for 25, 30 years. पूरी जिंदगी वहां निकालते हैं. Proud to be part of Mahindra and Mahindra. सब अच्छा है. The company is fantastic. Let me tell you, the company is fantastic. But one person, probably he is the only one who was working for that company who was not so good. And मेरा नसीब इतना खराब था, इसको हम लोग हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना, bad luck खराब, that I had to work with him. I will not take his name over here. कभी ऑफलाइन में मिलो तो मैं बताऊंगा. Some of you might know, but then यहाँ पे मत बोलिए. I was told, I mean, let me give you the background, how problems began. I was told that I was interviewed by the panel and for costing and all that, and I was selected. And I was told that Mahindra and Mahindra was in the process of acquiring various auto component companies. Okay. And my job being a cost accountant, and I had done Mahindra and Mahindra's cost audit when I was part of the NI Mehta and Company. So they said, yeah, your experience will help us. And they wanted me to streamline the costing systems of these acquired companies and bring it in line with Mahindra and Mahindra's costing system. I was so happy. 10-15 कंपनीज थी, सारे कंपनीज की कॉस्टिंग सिस्टम स्टडी करो, उनको स्ट्रीमलाइन करो एंड ब्रिंग इट इन लाइन विथ हाउ महिंद्रा एंड महिंद्रा द कंपनी हैज गॉट द कॉस्टिंग सिस्टम. Interesting assignment, fantastic assignment. I joined that company and I had one immediate boss. His surname was Shah. Okay, not Amit Shah, something else. His surname was Shah. And the day I joined, he said, come sit with me. Okay, I sat with him. So he started showing me, see, ये ऐसे होता है, ये ऐसे होता है. He was telling me, detail में लिख के लेना. Write it down, everything in detail. So I said, ठीक है, बोल रहा है, किसी का पैटर्न होता है डिटेल में लिखने का. So I started writing everything in detail. And slowly, he started explaining things to me in detail. ये तो costing तक था, वहां तक ठीक था. Then he started explaining me financial accounts. Then he started explaining me suppliers payment. Then he started explaining me debtors collection. Then he started explaining me depreciation accounting. Then he started explaining me capital WIP, expansion plans. 200 करोड़ की एफडी है, वो रिन्यू हो रही है. सेल्स टैक्स में वैट का अपना क्रेडिट पेंडिंग है, वो रिकवर करना है. मैं बोला, ये सब क्यों बता रहा है? Then I told him, I asked him openly, can I ask you something? He said, yeah. I said, are you leaving? तो वो भी ज़ायब हो गया. अरे तुझे कैसे मालूम पड़ा? बोला, पागल समझ रहे हो क्या यार? बोला, मैं कॉस्टिंग के लिए ज्वाइन हुआ हूँ और आप मुझे कॉस्टिंग छोड़ के सब कुछ बता रहे हो. So that means I got that. He said, yeah, I have got family problem. बोला, यार ठीक है यार, family problem सबको मालूम होते हैं. Family problem के लिए कोई job नहीं छोड़ता. So he said, I'm leaving this job because of that fellow. That fellow means that CFO of that particular group. I said, यार बताना चाहिए था ना मुझे, मैं ज्वाइन नहीं करता था. I had 3 other offers with me. He said, नहीं यार, the company is very good. अरे बोला, समझ जाओ, to that company. But then मुझे, I was till that time I was not used to working with some rough people. All my bosses were goody till that time. And he said, you have to handle everything. मैं बोला, फंस गए यार. Because that was not my core competency. And forget core competency, अगर वो मुझे बताते कि this is the job profile, I would have demanded different salary. Means ये तुम यार कॉस्टिंग के सैलरी में पूरे कंपनी का कॉस्टिंग भी करा रहे हो, फाइनेंशियल अकाउंटिंग भी करा रहे हो. बट ही सेड नहीं, दे विल टेक समबडी न्यू वगैरह 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 वगैरह. चल ठीक है, वो निकल गया. And initially the CFO was very kind to me. Oh wow, nice, you came from Fiat, good that you're from the same industry. And सब बड़ी बातें हो रही है. And then since other than costing, all other areas were not part of my core competency, I started making mistakes. And then For mistakes, this guy started firing me left, right, center. And after some time, the hatred between two of us went to such an extent that we couldn't see each other eye to eye. I mean, if I am leaving at 9 p.m., रात को 9 o'clock, he'll look at his watch. अरे सर्वोत्तम आज हाफ डे चल रहा है. I बोले 9 o'clock. हाफ डे थोड़ी ना होता है. Normal office gets over at 5. If I don't shave, I consistently I keep mentioning this. I think I've mentioned this to someone, like maybe to BFM class. If once I did not shave, he's saying, Sarvatam, why have you not shaved? Company pays you enough salary. If you don't have, just take some money from me and go and get yourself shaved. Anand aa jayega. Anand means Anand Mahindra. Anand aa jayega, so what he will think? Now Anand Mahindra will come down to see whether I have shaved or no. But ऐसे है ना, he will talk, some other team members, he will talk to, oh hello Aditi, how are you, how was your day yesterday, oh so you nice, nice. If I say good morning sir, what is so good about this morning sir, होता अल्लाह यार ऐसा क्या लिखा, मेरी शक्ल से नफरत हो गई थी और मुझे भी, I hate that man right from bottom of my heart. No, I genuinely, I don't hate people, but I hate him from bottom of my heart. और हर चीज के लिए एक दिन तो उसने लिमिट ही क्रॉस कर दी. He was telling me that I made some mistake and it was a genuine mistake. मैंने कैपिटल WIP के ऊपर डेप्रिसिएशन कैलकुलेट किया था, which doesn't happen. And I was so pressurized ना, every 10 minutes he will call, सर्वोत्तम झालं, हो गया, done, it's done, it's done. अरे तो बोले चुप ना यार, काम तो करने दे. Then the supplier would call me, okay, साहब हमारा चेक कब मिलने वाला है, तो उसको कुछ झूठ स्टोरी दे देने का. You know, one day a beautiful girl appears in the evening and tells me that, yeah, Mr. Ege, our payment is pending. If you want, we can go to CCD and have a cup of coffie. Well, bhai, maaf kar do. Go to that person, offer him your coffee. And he's the top boss, not me. ऐसे भी, you know, sort of honey traps you come across. So you have to be very careful when you're handling payments, especially payables. You know, Diwali के वक्त बड़ी सी gift आ जाएगी. I was like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not here to take gifts. Everybody takes it, your boss takes it. I said, let him take. I am not going to take. Okay, कुछ डायरी, कैलेंडर या ऐसे कुछ खाने के लिए कुछ स्वीट्स आ गए. Okay, we used to open it up and distribute it in the department, but not gift. ये हीरो सब गिफ्ट लेके घर पे जाता था. He was so workaholic. He used to stay next to Mahindra Towers. 5 minutes का ड्राइव था वर्ली में ही, and he used to come at 9 o'clock and be there till रात को 1 बजे 2 बजे. his wife would call, उस पे भी चिल्लाएगा, आगो हो गो आलो मजून वेड़ा and all that stuff. But he used to hate me. तो मुझे बोल रहा है कि आपके डिग्रीज एक बार मुझे चेक करने भेजने पड़ेंगे इंस्टीट्यूट के बाद. And that was the day I lost it. That if you start doubting my degrees, मैं बोला यार अभी तो गया. And the worst part is I was so low on my confidence. मेरा पूरा confidence खत्म कर दिया उसने. Now, you may not believe this, but then maybe you can talk to my wife someday if you get an opportunity. I was so low on my confidence. मुझे किसी चीज में इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं आ रहा था. I mean, रात को 3 बजे मैं ऐसे उठ के बैठता था suddenly कि that fellow will fire me. Okay, his surname was जोगड़ेकर. चलो क्या छुपाने का, जोगड़ेकर would fire me. एक बार I was in the crowded train in first class, and in first class those who travel by train they know that आपको दोनों हाथ से ऐसे ऊपर पकड़ना पड़ता है, so that the back pocket is you know safe and secure. कोई आपका pick pocket नहीं करेगा, especially in mail compartment. तो मैं उसका फोन नहीं उठा पाया, तो मुझे बोलते हैं why are you not picking my phone? I said I was in train. So what? Company pays your bill. You're supposed to pick up the call. If you're alive, you should pick up the call. ऐसे सब बात करते हैं. Then I lost my auntie and I had to go for funeral. So he allowed me to go over there, take care वगैरह सब बोला. And I was in the cemetery and I got a call from him saying that come back quickly. It was a Saturday. Come back quickly. I said I'm at Borivali and I stay at Jogeshwari and now Borivali. So what? We have to look out for Monday को payment जाना है. तो Saturday he called me. I said let me go home, take a bath and come. No, why all these stupid things you're following? Come over here. There's a washroom. Take a wash and then start working. So from Jogeshwari to Worli in the morning, Worli to Borivali, Borivali to back to Worli, and then रात को 2 बजे मैं घर पे गया. And I went and I tried during appraisal. I tried convincing the HR that this fellow is not behaving properly, but outside the department, his image was like a god. Arey, you are Joglekar's team member. You're so lucky to work with him. I said, हाँ, कभी आके देखो यहाँ पे क्या होता है. So वहां से मैंने जॉब ढूंढना शुरू कर दिया, and I got a job in Glenmark Pharmaceutical. But that period was 10 months. I worked with Mahindra and Mahindra just for 10 months. And let me tell you, अगर वहां पे मैं और 4-5 महीने अगर निकालता था ना, तो पॉसिबली आज मैं आप लोगों के सामने नहीं था. आई मीन, लाइफ कुड हैव बीन टोटली डिफरेंट फॉर मी. मैं मेरा उस तेरे नाम का सलमान खान बन जाता था मैं, या टोटली पागल या समथिंग लाइक दैट, और आई वुड हैव डाइड. Let me be very frank with you. I would have died absorbing that pressure. Itna pressure. And if the pressure is related to my core competency area, yes. But it was not related to my core competency. Now, suppose if I'm teaching you all cost accounting, and if someone tells me that you have to teach statistics, what will happen? Exactly same thing was happening over there. But yes, I learned quite a few good things. My colleagues were very good. They supported me during bad phase. They are still in touch with me. And this fellow, on my last day, they were to give me a send off, a farewell, and I told my team members, if he's going to contribute in that farewell gift or farewell party, I will not take it. I'll not accept that particular gift or party. So he did not pay for it. And on the last day before leaving in the evening, he called me to his room and he said, Sarvottam, the relation between both of us was not so good. I said, not so good, nahi sir, bad. You almost ruined my career. I was taken for something else, and मैं जाते जाते बोला दे देता हूँ इसको. And then he said, sir, I'm storing your number. Yeah, please, we will be in touch. I said, no, not for that. एक दिली तमन्ना है कि आप किसी दिन कॉल करो और मैं आपका फोन कट करूँ. I told him. I told him, oh, you're joking. I said, yeah, joking करके बाहर. And after that, I have never seen him. And I have told my colleagues over there, the day he dies, please let me know. I'll give you all a treat in Taj. That's the level of hatred that I have for him. मतलब मैं नहीं चाहता वो मरे, but इतना गुस्सा भरा था मेरे अंदर कि he almost ruined my career. So remember why I'm telling this to you. Never ever do it with your subordinates if you reach that particular position. The biggest lesson I learned that I became empathetic towards my subordinates after that. उसके बाद मैं ग्रो होते होते हाई लेवल तक पहुंचा, बट मैंने मेरे कलीग्स के साथ कभी भी ऐसे नहीं किया. Why? Because I know the pain of going through such tortures. वहां पे एक दिन मुझे उसने बोला था, and the reason why this hatred began, there was some sales tax assessment wherein we had faltered, and the sales tax officer was demanding bribe. So first time when he told me, I was very new. I didn't know. I went and bribed that sales tax officer. And next time when he called me, I told my boss, no, I'm not going to do it because it doesn't fit into my principle. Last time you did. I said, last time I did because I was new. I didn't know how to react. So I did that. But now I know my conscience doesn't allow me to do this. I will not do this. You're not doing it for yourself, Sarvottam. You're doing it for the company. I said, whatever it is, I will not do it. So वहां से उसको गुस्सा बैठ गया कि ये मुझे ना कैसे बोल रहा है. वो भी कुछ 5-10 हजार खिलाने थे, कुछ ऐसा कुछ बड़ा नहीं था. बट ऐसे नहीं, मुझे नहीं अच्छा लगता है वो गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसर के सामने जाके हाँ साहब ये लो वगैरह, वो सब मुझे नहीं. I was damn against it. First time I did it because I didn't know how to react. It was my 8th or 10th day in the company and I didn't know how to react. And then that's it. So you all must remember, always empathize with your subordinates, with your team members. You never know वो लोग किस दौर से गुजर रहे हैं. Never ever torture. See, for me, unethical is, to spoil somebody's career. It's the most unethical thing that you may do. As a teacher also, हम लोग कभी कभी बोलते हैं, हम लोग आपको चिल्लाते हैं, we fire you a lot, but then we never play with your career. Because we know कि ठीक है आपने गलती की है, आपको हमने फायरिंग दी, that's okay. But one wrong step and your career could be finished. We don't do that as a teacher. But वहां पे ऐसे नहीं होता. And that was the biggest shock. And I literally had to run away from that company, I would say. And that was my biggest defeat in my corporate life. Moral of the story over here is, there is nothing wrong in running away if you feel that it's going to affect your life so badly. You will always see my quotes, you will always see me telling you all, don't give up, fight, ये करना चाहिए, इतना तक फाइट करो कि जीतना ही चाहिए, हारना है तो भी डिग्निटी के साथ हारो. All said and done. But if it is going to affect your life, your family life, your wife's life, your son's life, your parents' life, then it's better to run away. माइथोलॉजी में भी रेफरेंसेस है. लॉर्ड कृष्णा भी एक बार उनको रणछोड़दास बोला जाता है बिकॉज वो भी एक वॉर से भागे थे एंड दैट वाज अ स्ट्रेटेजिक डिसीजन. सो लिविंग महिंद्रा, पीपल स्टिल टेल मी दैट यू आर द बिगेस्ट फूल ऑन दिस अर्थ, कि महिंद्रा कोई छोड़ता है. आई सेड मेरे साथ क्या होता था उधर आपको क्या मालूम. ओनली माय क्लोज कलीग्स यूज्ड टू नो. I mean, I have literally cried. I have literally cried, कि मुझे ऑफिस नहीं जाना. बच्चे कैसे रोते हैं, स्कूल नहीं जाना है, स्कूल नहीं जाना. That time, that way I used to cry in the morning. मुझे नहीं जाना है, कि आज पता नहीं क्या रहेगा, वो आदमी क्या करेगा मेरे साथ. And the torture was through words. And those, आपको कोई मारेगा कभी ठीक है, लगेगा, you feel insulted, but it will heal. But जो words रहते हैं ना, वो आज भी मेरे को लगते हैं. After that in Glenmark for next 2-3 months I was so low on confidence. मैं simple Excel में sum का formula डाल के भी 10 बार चेक करता था कि whether what I've done is right. 2+2 भी मैं कैलकुलेटर पे करके हाँ 4 है ना, इतना कंफर्म करने लगा था. इतना लो था मैं on confidence. I was very close to consult a psychologist. Imagine that. Okay, many of the students they come and discuss with me कि सर ऐसे हो रहा है, वैसे हो रहा है, गर्लफ्रेंड ने ना बोल दिया, ब्रेकअप हो गया, अब क्या करें. I'm doing that counseling now with the students, but there was a point in time in 2005, 2006 when I was very close to being counseled by a counselor. मैं नहीं गया. Luckily for me, I got a job in Glenmark. But then जैसे क्रिकेट में बोलते हैं ना कि फास्ट बॉलर, so running away from the situation to protect your life, okay, in the long run is okay. Nothing wrong in that. Yeah, you should fight. मैंने बहुत fight की 10 महीने. But that guy was too mighty. He was next to Anand Mahindra. यार. You can't win against such people. If the person is so powerful, you can't win against him. So it's better to withdraw yourself. तो मैंने आपको अपने आप को बताया कि जब टाइगर 2 स्टेप पीछे जाता है तो वो भाग नहीं रहा है, वो बड़ी लीप के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहा है. इज प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर बिगर लीप. सो ऐसे अपने आप को थोड़ा सा समझाया एंड देन आई मूव ऑन. बट एज दे से इन क्रिकेट दैट फास्ट बॉलर्स हंट इन पेयर. फास्ट बॉलर्स हंट इन पेयर मींस वो दोनों पेयर में रहते हैं. जैसे कि लिली थॉमसन थे, मार्शल होल्डिंग थे, अपने बुमराह शामी है, वसीम अकरम, वकार यूनुस थे. सो दे आर ऑलवेज इन पेयर्स. तो वैसे ही बुरे दिन में पैर में ही आते हैं. दे कम टुगेदर. सो माय फर्स्ट बुरा दिन वाज महिंद्रा 10 months and my next बुरा दिन was Glenmark Pharmaceutical 8 months. But Glenmark wasn't a defeat. Mahindra was a big defeat. Crushed completely. Confidence सब सत्यानाश, बर्बादी. पर वहां से मैं उठा. I got up. I did not give up. Glenmark में similar situation. Okay, some people, some classes have told them the story in detail as to how Glenmark was and how Glenmark is. So that company had a lot of financial irregularities. और वहां पे ऐसे था कि there were 2 teams, like me and my team, we were the new ones, and there were some group of people who were working with that company for 20-25 years. So oldies versus youngsters, that was the fight. These oldies used to feel कि ये youngsters को क्यों अभी लेके आए, उनको higher salary दे रहे हैं, फलाना फलाना फलाना, and we used to feel कि ये लोग कुछ काम नहीं करते, खाली बैठ के टाइम पास करते हैं. ऐसे सिचुएशन में I was given one assignment to fool the auditors. Inventory valuation में कुछ तो गड़बड़ी करनी थी, which was done by somebody else, but the job was given to me that I should convince the auditor. जिस दिन कन्विंस करना था, मेरे बेस्ट फ्रेंड की एंगेजमेंट थी. आई केप्ट माय मोबाइल फोन एट होम एंड आई वेंट फॉर एन एंगेजमेंट. इट वाज अ सैटरडे हॉलिडे, बट उनका रूल था ऑडिट के वक्त एवरी सैटरडे संडे एवरीबॉडी हैज टू कम. काम है नहीं है तो भी आना पड़ेगा. आई सेड आई विल नॉट डू दैट. नहीं ऑफिस में आओ, खाना वाना खाओ, वो तुम्हारा शेयर मार्केट में कुछ टाइम पास करना है, पोजीशंस देखने हैं, प्लान बनाना है, करो, मूवीज देखो, गेम खेलो, बट यू हैव टू कम टू द ऑफिस. आई सेड आई विल नॉट, माय फ्रेंड्स एंगेजमेंट इज देयर, आई वोंट कम. सो माय बॉस सेड नहीं आना पड़ेगा. नहीं तो बहुत भारी पड़ेगा। बोला जो भी है। आई केप्ट माई मोबाइल फोन एट होम एंड आई वेंट फॉर हिज एंगेजमेंट। रात को जब घर आया तभी देखा 30-40 मिस कॉल। आई वेंट टू ऑफिस ऑन मंडे एंड दैट फेलो स्टार्टेड ब्लास्टिंग मी, अरे ये क्या कर रहा है तू, ऐसे कैसे जा सकता है, इतना अर्जेंट था, ग्लेन को ये करना था, ये वो ऐसे रीजन देने लगे। आई सेड आई वाज नॉट वेल। व्हाई, व्हाट हैपेंड? माय ब्लड प्रेशर सडनली शॉट अप। नाउ आल्सो आई एम नॉट वेल बट जस्ट बिकॉज़ इट इज ऑडिट आई एम हियर। सर झूठ बोला? हाँ झूठ बोला, नहीं तो क्या करें, क्या करें, हाउ डू यू सर्वाइव? It was important for me to go for that engagement. Yeah, Siddesh, you can. Yeah. So I had to do that. And then what I did is, वो जो कैलकुलेशन समझानी थी, मैं बोला मैं गलत कैलकुलेशन ऑडिटर को नहीं समझाऊंगा। मैंने वो कैलकुलेशन बना ली और उसके जो बेसिस थे वो साइड में रख दिए। आई मीन सो दैट ऑडिटर्स कुड सी इट एंड फाइल ऑडिटर को दे दी। ऑडिटर बोला, बोले अरे ये क्या है, तो गलत है। I said, हाँ बट मैंने नहीं किया, उसने किया है। लगा दिया। See, why should I own up the responsibility? So what these oldies had done, they had done some jhol in that, and they wanted a new person to present it to the auditors and fool them. I said, why should I do? If I have done something, I will own it. But if somebody else's baby, why should I give my name to that baby? तो डायरेक्टर ने बुलाया, देसाई करके डायरेक्टर था, आज झाड़ने लगा मुझे, अरे दिस मिस्टर रेगे, दिस इज नॉट राइट, दिस इज अनप्रोफेशनल, हाउ कैन यू शो द कंपनी सफर्ड 2 crore loss because of that? I said this working was not done by me. So if something which is not done by me, how do you expect me to go and explain? No, but you're the manager. I said, yeah, but what working was done, that wasn't done with my approval. I have never seen it, I have never checked it. So आप मुझे बलि का बकरा बनाने हो ना, this particular approach will not take you anywhere. I said that's okay. It's okay. Moral of the story, never succumb to anything wrong in the companies. वो लोग क्या करते थे मालूम है? If I used to stay very close, the Glenmark house is at Andheri and I stay at जोगेश्वरी. So जब भी मैं मेरे बाइक पे निकलता था, मैं सिग्नल तक आने के बाद मुझे फोन करेंगे, अरे अर्जेंट काम है करके आ जाए, जानबूझ के। आने के बाद कुछ नहीं, टाइम पास। मैं भी बाप, मैंने क्या आइडिया किया, while leaving, बैग वैग लेके जाने का, and I used to stand there and I used to tell him, okay boss, I'm leaving, bye, फोन वोन करना है तो अभी कर लो, हाँ अरे नहीं नहीं अभी कुछ नहीं, अभी ऐसा पब्लिकली बोलने का, so that everybody can hear. If I say this, he will never call. मुझे मालूम पड़ा, एवरीडे जाते वक्त वही करके जाना। From there, they had given us laptops and all, and we could log in from home, and SAP का connection और वो dongle आता था इसका टाटास का या MTNL का, BSNL का, उससे हम लोग घर से काम कर सकते थे। So they would tell us, अरे ये अर्जेंट है, हाँ हाँ बॉस घर पे जाके करूंगा करके। मैं पूरा काम घर पे रेडी करके रखता था, स्टोर करके रखता था, घर पे आने का और रात को 12 साढ़े 12 बजे ईमेल कर देने का, just to show them I was working till 12. Sir, is it advisable to follow such practices? No, it's not advisable. It's wrong, it's unethical, it's immoral, it's incorrect on your part. It was incorrect on my part. But the problem was, people over there were such that they used to understand this language only. सामने वाला जो भाषा समझता है उसको वो भाषा में जवाब देना। उनको ये था that I should work overnight. Yes, here am I. I worked at 12:30 को रात को मेल भेजा, कुछ नहीं, आराम से सोता था, उठ के और लैपटॉप ऑन करके कनेक्शन लगा के 12:30 को मेल, और दूसरे दिन थोड़ा लेट भी जाने का, अरे कल रात को 1 बजे बज गया, अरे सोने को तो लेट हो गया, थोड़ा सा आंखें ऐसे करके चले जाने का। वो रोल ऑन रहता है ना, रोल ऑन यहाँ पे लगाने का, सो योर आईज बिकम वाटर। अदिति नोज इट, आई हैव टोल्ड हर दिस ट्रिक है। थोड़ा से आंखें वाटरी हो जाती है, फिर ऐसे जाने, अरे रात भर नींद में या काम पे। सो ये सब ट्रिक्स खेलने पड़ते हैं, ये सब ट्रिक्स खेलने पड़ते हैं वहां पे। It is wrong, it is incorrect to play such tricks. As a student, please never ever do this. हाँ? बाकी किसी को नहीं, मुझे तो मालूम पड़ता है, कभी मेरे साथ रेंज में आओगे बहुत मार पड़ेगी। So please don't follow this in colleges. But कहीं ना कहीं कॉर्पोरेट्स में जाके आपको ये करना पड़ता है। Then from there I joined Zydus Nycomed. The company was at Navi Mumbai. So from Jogeshwari to Navi Mumbai 2 घंटे जाने के 2 घंटे आने के, आराम से ट्रेन में बैठ के चेक वेक लिखना, दोस्त बन गए थे। Some of the students became my friend. उधर कॉलेजेस बहुत है, वो लोग हमारे लिए सीट्स रखते थे, बहुत मजा आता था। And I worked with one fantastic fellow over there. Okay, Dr. Ravichandran, he was the managing director of the company, thorough professional, and he has got two PhDs, and one of the PhD is in HIV. He has done some research on that. It was a pharma company, and over there, like I learned a lot. I worked with them for 2 years, but वहाँ पे एक ही उसके एक वीकनेस था. वहाँ पे फर्स्ट एंट्री एडवांटेज था. पहला जो जाके उसको बोलेगा ना, वो सच. So if I go and tell that Sneha is doing something wrong, so bus, he will not ask Sneha whether she is doing anything wrong or no. He will believe that yeah, she is wrong. ये एक उसका वीकनेस था. और उसका एक प्यून था, वो हमेशा डिपार्टमेंट में घूमते रहता था. तो वी यूज्ड टू फॉलो अ स्ट्रेटजी ओवर देयर. ये जो भी चीज अंदर पहुंचानी है ना, इसके सामने जबरदस्ती डिस्कस करने की. एंड देन ही वुड गो एंड टेल. जैसे वो शोले में होता है ना, पिस्तौल जेल में आ चुका है, धर्मेंद्र और अमिताभ बच्चन करते हैं ना, वैसे हम लोग करते थे. और जबरदस्ती, अरे क्या रे ऐसे. एंड देयर वाज अनदर अकाउंट्स मैनेजर, ओके, जिसकी मेरी और मेरी बहुत खुन्नस थी. तो उसके बारे में हम लोग ऐसे ही बत्ती लगा के छोड़ देते थे. अरे ऐसे सुना कि वो XYZ साहब है, वो नहीं आ रहे हैं, जैसा कुछ तो कहीं कुछ गड़बड़ है, ऐसा सुना ही दिया करके. तो वो प्यून सुनेगा, अंदर जाके बोलेगा. इवनिंग में एमडी विल कॉल मी. हाँ रेगे, व्हाट हैपेंड, दिस गाय इज नॉट कमिंग टुडे, आई हर्ड समथिंग अबाउट हिम, इज इट ट्रू? सर व्हाट, आई डोंट नो. दिस अदर फेलो, द अकाउंट्स मैनेजर, ये इतना ये था, he used to make pass comments about everyone, about female staff, about spouse of that particular managing director. बहुत कुछ बोलता था, बहुत लाउड माउथ था. And one day he passed some comment about me related to my wife and she being from another community and all that. उसके ऊपर कुछ तो उसने कमेंट किया. मेरी सरक गई. someone told me कि ऐसे ऐसे कमेंट हुआ. मैंने जाके उसको पूछा कि ऐसे ऐसे बोला तुमने. नहीं नहीं नहीं, मैंने नहीं बोला. ओके ठीक है, लेट्स मीट इन फ्रंट ऑफ एमडी. आई वेंट टू एमडी एंड आई टोल्ड हिम दैट this guy, he makes a lot of comments about female employees. He passed some comments about my wife. He passed some comments about your wife as well. एमडी ने उसको बुलाया जी, मस्त धुलाई उसकी. मॉरल ऑफ द स्टोरी, टेक बुल बाय द हॉर्न. बहुत बार ऐसे होता है कॉर्पोरेट में, पीपल स्प्रेड गॉसिप. अरे कोई लड़का लड़की कॉलेज में, अभी कॉलेज में अगर एक लड़का लड़की आप लोग साथ में जा रहे हो, वी डोंट डाउट यू, एटलीस्ट आई डोंट. हो सकता है फ्रेंड्स है, दैट्स ओके. बट ओवर देयर इफ कंसिस्टेंटली दैट इज हैपनिंग, हाँ कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. नेवर एवर फॉल फॉर एनी सच रूमर्स. बहुत बार होता है ऐसे. मेरे स्कूल में भी एक बार ऐसे हुआ था. आई डोंट नो वेदर आई हैव टोल्ड दिस स्टोरी टू यू. वी यूज्ड टू, एंड वी वर स्मॉल, आई मीन किड्स, 8 9th में थे. और एक लड़का लड़की को हम लोग ऐसे ही चिढ़ाते थे, एंड इट टर्न्ड आउट टू बी रियल ब्रदर सिस्टर्स ऑफ अ डिपार्टेड फैमिली. एक लड़की थी, वो माँ के साथ रहती थी, लड़का बाप के साथ रहता था, या अदर वे अराउंड. सो दे यूज्ड टू मीट इन स्कूल, एंड हम लोग उनको लिंक अप कर, सगे भाई बहन थे. वी फेल्ट सो सैड. सॉरी, वी लिटरली जाके हमने हाथ जोड़ के माफी मांगी थी दोनों की. सो कॉर्पोरेट्स में ये स्टोरीज बहुत होती थी, बहुत होती है. लाइक पीपल विल ट्राई एंड लिंक यू अप विद समवन. कॉलेज में होता है तो यू एंजॉय, वाओ सो व्हाट. बट ऑफिसेज में इट कैन अफेक्ट योर प्रोस्पेक्ट्स. सो नेवर फॉल फॉर एनी सच रूमर. कोई आके आपको बोलता है अरे उसका उसका कुछ ये चल रहा है, लीव इट. ओके, हमको क्या करने का है. You should focus on your performance. That is what I learned in this particular company. So means what? Many a times, students, they come and tell me, or those who are working now, those students who are working in industry, they come and tell me that sir, हमारा boss है ना, वो, just giving example, nothing against any community, वो महाराष्ट्रियन है, वो महाराष्ट्रियंस को ही बहुत फेवर करता है. Let's take one example. Now I'm Maharashtrian, Aditi is also Maharashtrian. She's working with me. Jayashri is also working with me. Jayashri is, say, let's say, non-Maharashtrian. Okay, or say Darlene is non-Maharashtrian. मैं फेवरेटिज्म कर रहा हूं. अदिति को ये साल मैंने बड़ा इंक्रीमेंट दे दिया, बिकॉज मैं भी मराठी, वो भी मराठी. फेवरेटिज्म मैंने किया. Okay, fine. And Jayashri and Darlene, they worked hard during the year, but I did not give them any increment because they are non-Maharashtrians. Yeah, I'm giving example. Don't take it personally, please. Darlene, please don't take it personally. Second year आया, same thing. I gave good increment to Aditi because मैं भी मराठी, वो भी मराठी. All other two are non-Maharashtrians. because Jeshri and Darlene, they are better workers than Aditi, yet they are not getting increments because Aditi belongs to same community as I am. Third year, if that happens, do you think I can do that for long? Maybe 1 year I can. Second year I can. Can I do it forever? That next 15 years, Aditi will get all the increments and Jeshri and Darlene will not get anything, even though they are better workers than Aditi. It will not happen because मेरे सर पे भी कोई बैठा है. There are people sitting above my head. That boss of mine or head of HR will call me and ask me कि भाई ये ऐसा क्या काम कर रही है अदिति अच्छा और ये लोग दोनों नहीं कर रहे कि तुम उसी को दे जा रहे हो इंक्रीमेंट और इन दोनों को नहीं दे रहे हो. There officially I cannot say that just because she belongs to my community I am giving her increments, because every employer claims that we are equal opportunity employer. They claim that there are certain companies who are biased towards certain community people. It happened in one of my later companies wherein my boss came and told me that यार लड़की को मत recruit कर. I said why boss? नहीं यार फिर वो शादी हो जाएगी, फिर वो लीव पे जाएगी, फिर मैटरनिटी लीव पे जाएगी एंड देन उसके इन लॉज ठीक नहीं होंगे, बच्चे की तबीयत खराब हो जाएगी, अपने को छुट्टी लेने वाली नहीं चाहिए, अपने को काम करने वाली चाहिए. That person was too big for me. I did not retaliate. I said okay boss, and I recruited one girl in my department because I recruited not because she was good looking or I wanted to prove my boss wrong. I recruited her because she was a fantastic professional. Till 6 months back, she was working in that particular company. Now also we are in touch. She got married, then she delivered a baby, but then 9:30 in the morning, she was working with me and 10:30 she delivered a baby. Yes, Neha. 10:30 she delivered a baby. So 1 hour before her delivery, she was working. That was the commitment level. So I should have rejected her just because she belonged to a different gender than what I am? No way. No way. So what is more important over here? It's the performance. I mean, people used to link my name with that girl. You know, my wife knows her very well. Her husband knows me very well. She's almost 10 years younger to me, 10, 12 years younger to me. और रात को कभी हम लोग 2-3 बजे तक काम करते थे, तो I used to drive her. She used to stay at Vasai, so I used to drop her to the nearest station or at times to Vasai also. People used to say, हाँ रेखे का मजा है यार. बोला क्या मजा है? I mean, every person, I mean, these are some above 18 things that I'm discussing with you, but I'm sure you all are mature enough to understand that. Nothing wrong in that. If you drop your female colleague or, you